Israel Adesanya is continuing to embarrass himself, and here's how.
Not only is he continuing to downplay his loss that he suffered against Sean Strickland a few weeks ago, but in a shocking twist, it was revealed a few days ago that he was arrested for drinking and driving in New Zealand, as the New Zealand Herald reported.
UFC superstar Israel Adesanya has pleaded guilty to drink driving. Adesanya arrived at the Auckland District Court about 9 a.m. with his lawyer and two personal security staff. Court documents show the international star was charged with driving a car on Wellesley Street in Auckland Central with 87 milligrams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood. The legal limit is 50 milligrams.
Basically, it's equivalent to having 2, maybe 3 drinks and going and driving just a little bit buzzed. I know the laws are different over there in Auckland, New Zealand than they are in America, and they are much more harsh when it comes to drinking and driving, as well as every other country should be. And as the news came out, Israel Adesanya had this to say in regards to the whole ordeal.
I want to apologize to the community, my family, and my team for the decision I made to get behind the wheel after drinking at dinner.
Now, there hasn't been any reports of Israel Adesanya going out and getting in a car accident due to him drinking and driving. Thankfully, no one was hurt, and there wasn't any damage to any sort of property involved with this incident. Now, this isn't a video to shit on Israel Adesanya for what he's done. I'm not condoning drinking or driving whatsoever. Many people have lost their lives to drinking and driving, whether they be the recipient or whether they're the ones that are actually the suspects of drinking and driving. But this isn't the first fighter to have a run-in with the law, and Israel Adesanya won't be the last. To name a few, we have John Jones, Conor McGregor, Tony Ferguson, Jason Mayhem Miller. They've all had their fair share of run-ins with the law. This isn't something that should be taken lightly, as he will get hit heavily in court.
I was pulled over and gave an evidentiary blood test. The reading was 87 milligrams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of blood. I am disappointed with my decision to drive. It was wrong. I know that people might follow me, and I want them to know I do not think this behavior is acceptable. The maximum penalty for the charge is a term of imprisonment of 3 months or a fine of $4,500. The date of the alleged offense is August 19th this year. His blood alcohol result indicates he was only a shade over the threshold for being charged, which is 80 milligrams. His lawyer, Carl Trotter, sought that no conviction be entered, and this was granted by the judge. Trotter said he would seek a discharge without conviction at sentencing on January 10th.
So with Israel Adesanya pleading guilty to the charges and the sentencing happening on January 10th, it is obviously going to be quite some time before we see Israel Adesanya back in the octagon again. However, with this incident happening on August 19th, some 3 weeks before his title fight against Sean Strickland, people are going to be pushing the narrative that Israel was not taking Sean Strickland seriously at all. And that's absolutely going to piss me the fuck off, because that is such a disservice to Sean Strickland that he doesn't deserve, because he fought his ass off. He beat Israel Adesanya from bell to bell, and I'm sure there was a 10-8 round in there somewhere. But nonetheless, people are going to be like, see, I told you, I told you, I told you. And that's such a pussy way to say that, hey, Israel Adesanya is discrediting Sean Strickland's performance, and all these Israel Adesanya fans are going to be coming to that defense. And that's such a discredit to Sean Strickland. I feel very, very bad for him, mostly out of this entire situation.